Hello, I'm Sarah and I'm trying to stitch this Mirabilia in a month. So I do have a whole video going over my preparation and how I gathered up the materials, including some substitutions I had to make, particularly with the metallic threads. I'm not going to go over that again, but here I have all my materials and my tools and accessories gathered, and I did start in the middle of the chart, which is my preferred place to start for most charts, with the exception of full coverage. Usually I would fold over my fabric once and then twice over to find the center point, but because this fabric had been folded quite a few times, the fold lines were all kind of messed up, so I just found my center point using a tape measure instead. And then it was time to start by placing my first stitch. Now before I began this piece, I did kind of set out a little list of goals or deadlines that I wanted to meet, and I did say that my first goal was to finish the dress in 7 days. So in this video you're going to see a lot of greens and yellows being used as I tried to finish the dress. I should just say I am calling this video week 1, however it's actually 10 days because I wanted my weeks to end on a Sunday, and that meant that I had to make my first week 10 days because the 1st of May was, I think, a Friday. So here you can just see me working away on the dress. I enjoyed the dress. I have to say it felt like it was never going to end at one point. And I'm sure anyone that watched my daily updates would feel that I never stopped banging on about how I was never going to finish the dress. It just seemed to go on and on and on. That's not to say I didn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. It was just a lot of the same, but it is a hugely important piece of the project and probably the most sort of dominating image when you look at the piece. You really do see a lot of the dress. I was really lucky that the last day of working on the dress happened to fall on a Saturday, and so I was able to kind of spend a good chunk of the day just working on my cross stitch, which was such a lovely thing to do, such a treat, and I really enjoyed it. And I did manage to finish the dress, which was just so exciting, and I was so pleased with how it finished. And then on Sunday it was time to start the pillow, and I just began by outlining the pillow, and that's where I finished Sunday evening, with the pillow outlined ready to be finished at the start of week 2.